Hello Sagittarius, welcome to your weekly reading with me, Cindy. So we're going to see what your story is, Sag. What's your story, Saggy? Saggy. The gentlest of the fire signs, Sagittarius. Let's get up Sagittarius. Look at you, the Wheel of Fortune, starting out. Two of Wands. Oh, that's so funny. That was in the exact same spot as it was for Scorpio. Queen of Swords. Oh my gosh, and the Ten of Wands. Here we go again. This is in the exact same spot for Scorpio. That is so weird when that happens. I mean, because the cards piece around them aren't the same. It's been shuffled and shuffled. Ten of Cups. The Six of Swords. Oh, I don't even know. Oh my God, what's going on here? The Nine of Pentacles is at the bottom. The Nine of Pentacles is at the bottom. Claiming your independence here. Really looking good and shining your light. Is the underline here. Really singing your song. You are singing your song. And you are ready to go into a really good energy. The Wheel of Fortune and the Two of Wands. It's like you feel like there's something destined for you and you're ready to go find it. There's something, it's kind of like this deeper feeling. You don't know how to explain it. You just kind of feel like I should just pick up and sell my house and move. Like it's just, I know that sounds really dramatic, but my mom did that. Like, when did my mom do that? A long time ago. I was like, okay, we'll do it. What else are we going to do? Why not? Yeah, she was tired of her job. She didn't really like the town she was living in. I remember she said to me one day, she said, like, why? Why am I working? I'm working just so I can afford to keep this house so that I can cut the grass. Well, okay, well, look at it that way. And yeah, and she's just like, I'm going to sell the house. I'm selling my house. I'm going to move up north. Alright, okay. Sure, let me know if you need any help. I mean, we're both in Aries, so like in Sagittarius, you'd probably do the same. You'd be like, you know what? That's it. And that's what I'm getting here. It's like, I'm just going to do it. I need to. There's something for me and it's not here. There's something for me. It's not this cycle. There's something like, not saying that you're going to just sell your house and move. I mean, maybe you are, but it's almost like energetically, at least, there's something for you, but it's not here. It's not in this energy. It needs to change. And long story short, it was a very successful move for her. She met my stepdad, and yeah, all sorts of busy stuff going on in her community now. She lives, I call it paradise, because she lives like on a river surrounded by forest, and it's really nice. So it's not so bad. Just say, I'm going to sell my house and move. Just see where the universe takes me. The Queen of Swords and the Ten of Wands. Oh, you are ready to cut something out so badly. Like you are just so ready to cut this out. Something that is weighing you down. I feel like I'm repeating myself. This literally was the Scorpio. Well, it's kind of the same story, but with a different vocabulary. The energy is slightly different, but they had the same card here, but they had the world. It was like the weight of the world is weighing down your shoulders, and that's what this card is telling me. The weight of the world is something in your life that's weighing you down. It's like the weight of the world, and you just want to cut it out. You just want to cut it out. So just cut it out. What the hell? Just cut it out. Honestly, just cut it out. I don't know. I tell you do it enough times, it's like, there you go. Cut it out. Like, if you're complaining that something is weighing you down, I'm just feeling like that because it's coming in again. Just cut that shit out. The Ten of Cups and the Six of... Ask an Aries Gemini. I'll give you all sorts of tips and tricks. I should write a book. How to cut shit out. The Ten of Cups and the Six of Swords. You know how to cut shit out? Listen to your deeper self. If thinking about where you are, if there's a situation that you're in right now and it doesn't feel good, imagine yourself there in 6 months still. How do you feel? How does that make you feel? Imagine yourself there in another year, 5 years, 10 years, whatever the situation is, keep imagining. And when you're doing that imagining, think about how everything has played out in that situation up to this point and how and where it's got you at this point. Does it seem very likely that there's going to be a big shift or big change in how everything has happened? And that's going to have to, you know, be about human dynamics as well. Do you think that that's going to change? You don't have a lot of control over that. So how does that make you feel? Imagine yourself now in 6 months not having that in your life, or not having that energy. Maybe you don't know where it's going to take you. You never do. My mom sold her house and she just moved 3-4 hours away. She didn't know where she's going. She had to go rent a place. She didn't even find a place to buy. She said, I'm just going to rent a house. Just going to, you know, see what happens. She did little odd jobs here. She did volunteering there. Someone invited her to like some kind of community picnic. A retired firefighter, my stepdad, saw her, was like, hey, who's this lady? And yeah, and that's the, so I'm telling you, like, you don't know what you're going to go into in the unknown. You don't know. But if something is weighing you down, it feels like the weight of the world here, you got to cut it out, because it's not serving your higher good if it feels like that. All right. So then you have the 10 of Cups and the 6 of Swords. You want to get to a really, well, it's happiness with someone. It's happiness with someone, because this is your underline. Oh, I can't even. Really? You gotta be kidding me. The underline of your underline is what's the underline of Scorpio. Look at, your deeper self is driving you here, right? Your deeper self is communicating to you with this Knight of Wands. This is the fire that burns within. This is your soul talking to you, trying to get you to hear. What is it that you need to release? Huh? What is it? Because you have, I feel like you have a lot of love. It's really not coming out in any part of this reading, actually, because it just feels like there is such a desire to go to something that just feels like just supposed to do this, but I don't know how. I'm just kind of getting that a bit, because the 10 of Cups is with someone. That's a happiness with someone. You have this happiness and this love in you. You have enough of it for yourself and within yourself that you can share it with someone. And it grows into something beautiful. It spreads when it's that kind of love. When it's like a clingy, needy, codependent kind of love. I can't be happy if you're not in my life. Oh God, right? Like that doesn't grow anything for anybody. It's bad. It's bad energy. And the 6 of Swords is, I don't know how to get there, but I'm just gonna go. So that's kind of good. It's kind of like you're making the choice. I'm just gonna go. I don't know what's at the other end, but I know it's better than what's at this end. I know it's better than that, right? And that's exactly what my mom was saying. So I don't know what's out there, but it's better than where I am now. So I'm going. Okay, go. Doesn't matter how old you are. I don't know if my mom was in her 50s when she did that. Yeah, I'm like, okay, whatever. I'm all grown up now. I don't need you right next door. Well, she really wasn't next door anyways. I feel like I'm getting like, I don't know, it's like, you gotta cut shit out. Just cut it out. See, I think this is the difference when you get a tarot reading from like someone who's got like a lot of fire and air in their sign. It's like, you know what? I'm not gonna get all watery for you. I'm gonna tell you, just cut it out. And then you can get into your water. But I feel it. I feel this, Sag, because you guys are like, you love to wander. You love to go and explore. You love to find new things. This is waiting for you. The Wheel of Fortune. It's like, oh, look at you. See? You are so hot. You need to share that with the world. You are the Queen of Wands with the Ace of Swords. Oh, you got a new truth here and you are ready. It's like you're ready to explore it and to share it. To share your passions, to share your creativity, your abundance, to manifest. Yeah, this is my truth. I see you holding your soul. Yeah, baby. Like, yeah. The 2 of Wands. Like, you know. So, like, you, I don't know. Some of you, this whole story with my mom in my head, maybe some of you are literally, like, at a stage like that. Like, I'm just going to sell my house. I'm going to spin a globe and see where I end up. I don't know. The 2 of Wands. Oh my goodness. Yeah, you are driven. You're really driven here, and you are driven to go for like dreams here. You're ready to go towards dreams. This is exciting. This is kind of exciting. I like this. Can I come for the ride with you? This sounds like fun. Aries and Sagittarius, going to see the world. Let's do it. Yeah, you were really driven here. Good for you. Okay, so I don't need to tell you how to cut shit out. Well, maybe. I think you're doing it with the Queen of Swords. I think you're cutting out whatever is weighing you down. The Queen of Swords. The Queen of Swords. You're cutting something out of here. She's taking an actively participating. Oh. Oh, wow. We're really cutting something out. The Devil card and the Hierophant. Wow. Well, it's interesting because the underline is the Nine of Pentacles. You want some sort of independence here for yourself. You're cutting out, for most of you, I want to say, with the cards that just came out, you're cutting out some sort of a karmic committed relationship. If it's not that, it's at least something that is a karmic cycle for you or has been a karmic cycle. Now, I want to I'm going to share this right now. So there's a lot of souls on the planet, obviously, but a lot of souls on the planet that do have a purpose of sort of awakening others and elevating others' vibrational energy. And sometimes that occurs in something like this, like with karmic relationships. They don't even have to be romantic. They can be friendship. They can be parent and child relationships. And I'm seeing this kind of as you with this energy. Because when you have this deeper feeling, you are working on a deeper spiritual level than if you're with someone else in this connection and they're all fine and dandy with that, and I'm going to stick with that till the end of time, and no, there's no way I'm letting go of this. That's, not living life as a soul. That's just living life as kind of a programmed ego. I don't want to be harsh, because it's kind of like you've come to help people elevate. And you're realizing that it is time and you've done what you can. You've done what you could. And there does come a point, too, where you need to release yourself from this karmic tie. And I think part of it is because you haven't necessarily come into this situation, whatever this is that you're in, you didn't necessarily come into that connection because you had to clear some karma. I think that's where I'm trying to get here. And there are a certain, this hair is tickling. There are a certain number of souls that are here to help elevate other people's karma. But you do have to be careful. There's a challenge coming in to do that. Because if you stick too long in this energy, you can start to develop karma for yourself that you didn't have, which can bind you to this soul for longer than perhaps what a soul contract would have been. It feels like you were just, there's something here for me, and it's like kind of elevating you beyond what this construct is. And you're feeling it. You're really feeling it. It goes beyond, because the Hierophant and the Devil, I would not want to come home to this person. It's just like, yeah, that is like feeling so bound to something, so bound to it, physically bound, spiritually, emotionally bound. So the Ten of Wands. The Ten of Wands. Oh, wow. You guys, I don't even have to pull the Justice card. I'm going to say it right now. It's like you're finished with some kind of marriage. It's just like, it kind of feels like that. You're kind of finished with it. You're done. You're going to, yeah, right? Like you're getting out of this heavy karmic, or you want to get out of this heavy karmic situation because you want to, because there's no love, right? I'm saying, like, there's no cups in this reading until you get here, until you get the Ten of Cups. And it's kind of like, I've done my service. I've and by helping others learn through their karmic lessons and cycles, it's kind of, you have to speak to them on their level. You have to live with them on their level. And now I really see like you wanting to elevate yourself, So the 10 of Cups, for Saggy. The 8 of Cups, the Ace of Cups, and the Emperor. Oh my. Going on a journey. And you know, this is good because this is realizing that you've got to figure out what's got to be in those cups before you can be the 10 of Cups, right? I said this is not going to be good. It's not even going to be the 10 of Cups, because the 10 of Cups it's two people that really are connected to what happiness and joy and love and emotion are to them, and how they want to live their life through those elements, what parts of their life they want to incorporate in those elements. You can really you should incorporate this element in every part of your life. It's just going to be at different degrees, right? Like you go into work, you're not going to kiss and hug and squeeze and get slapped. But you can still go in with wanting the best. I'm sorry, I think I'm spitting when I'm talking. I should be wearing a mask. You guys can't catch anything. Mask. You can go in to situations and always be leading with your heart and your deeper self, right? Like that's kind of what that is. Because this is, like this would never be the 10 of Cups. This is so codependent, it's heavy, it's horrible, it's addictive, it's draining, it's soul-sucking. Yeah, it's like a soul-sucking energy. There you go. That's a soul-sucking energy. That's a soul-sucking energy. Because it's trying to suck you in to the karmic wheel that this other individual is in. But and if you do it right, you're supposed to help this person come out of their karma. And then once that is done, you need to go. Because there's also growth. And I'm just saying that. If this is resonating, because this is pretty obvious that somebody is dropping some sort of a romantic connection. Whether that's legally married, common law, whatever that is. Really dropping. It could be work. I mean, it could be work too, especially if you had a work contract. But the 10 of Cups is really two people in love. It's two people in love. So it's, you be really in love with your work. I think that's more the 10 of Pentacles though. So you're like, that's codependency. There's no codependency in the 10 of Cups. And look at you. You're like 8 of Cups, Ace of Cups, Emperor. Yeah. I'm going to go. I'm going to leave everything behind. I'm going to really think about what I want in my cups. I'm going to connect with my soul again. And then through doing that, I create a new beginning. I feel myself again for the first time with this Ace of Cups. I feel myself again for the first time. And now you are ready to kind of live your soul's higher self. And look, you're coming in the Emperor. I know my life, I know my worth, I know my direction, and I am committed to happiness. That's good. That's good. The 6 of Swords. The 6 of Swords. The 6 of Swords. Don't do to me what Scorpio did. The 6 of Swords. You're going to a better place here. Oh, yeah. See, that's good. The Queen of Cups. You're going. And you're like, yeah, everything I've said is just absolutely. It's feelings, emotions, and feeling comfortable expressing it. Not feeling like, oh, yeah. I was going to say not feeling like expressing it is somehow like devaluing like your emotion. No, this actually came out, this is really interesting. So it's actually the opposite. It's receiving this, because the Queen of Cups is giving and receiving love. It's flowing. It's very mutual. Because someone can give you love, or it appears that it's loving, but it's not. Like this is kind of like, I need this person in my life for whatever that reason is. If the person just doesn't feel strong enough to go through life on their own, if the person isn't financially independent, there's could be so many reasons why someone feels like they need someone in their life. The problem with that is and they can do loving gestures, but those loving gestures from this kind of energy I'm feeling, that kind of energy it's a little manipulative, because it wants something, and what it wants is for you to stay connected so that it feels they feel safe and secure, but they have to go on a journey to realize that they are the only people that are capable of that. Yeah, so there you go. I feel like I'm getting all preachy. The strength card is at the bottom. You can do it. You have this strength. I believe in you. You can do it. You deeper self. I don't know if you're gonna go do what my mom did. She's gonna sell the house. You do it. Do whatever you gotta do, girl. I think more people need to do that in life. Just say, you know what? I'm gonna do this. Well, yeah, no. My mom did it. I was all grown up, had a career, had my own place. That's okay, right? Like, you don't leave your kids. Don't. Of course. Well, geez, that's such a deep topic. Because of course, too. Yeah, if you're in a bad space. I don't know. Do you think that? Yeah, there could be. You gotta put the mask on first. I want to say too, because there can be people that just they can be in such a bad emotional and mental headspace that they can't be parents. They can't do it. And there does come a time where that's when you have to put the mask on yourself before you can help anyone. They can't help anyone because they need to help themselves. They need to get help, right? Whether that's rehab, whether that's, going to see doctors and figuring things out, reaching out to the community and saying, I'm absolutely overwhelmed and I can't do this anymore. That's different. That's a different kind of energy. I want to be clear about that. Yeah. Okay, the fairies. Jeez, I think you're getting sassy with the cards. Pure intention. The fairy manifestation will help you to use your wishes wisely. Manifest your heart's desire with pure intention and for the highest good of all. I'm hearing that too. It's like, yeah, also remember that the highest good of all is also for you. If you're in some sort of situation and you feel like you're serving someone else's higher good and you feel like, well, I need to do that. This person really needs me for that. Again, like you have to think about, is it their higher good? Because if they're you're both trapped. People have to grow. Like, I don't know why these messages have to come out. It's like such a responsibility for me to have to convey it. But find balance. Find the balance between your work, rest, and playtime, and you will have more energy, harmony, and productivity in your life. Take a power nap. That's funny. That came up for Scorpio too. I've been doing a lot of power naps. They're great. This whole COVID thing, I can nap now. It's great. I'm like living like the French, living like in South America. They always have siestas, and I think it's really good at getting your brain. It wakes up your brain. Power naps are wonderful. I find too sometimes with power naps, I can sometimes have the most lucid, vivid dreams, like going down for a little power nap, and it's weird. You might get a little download with that. Moderation. Is there something you shouldn't be eating? Try to eat mindfully and healthfully. Although the fairies say that a little bit of what you fancy is fine. Yeah, that's the problem. For me. I had eggs Benedict for breakfast. And the hollandaise sauce is so yummy. And my tummy's like, why did you do that? Because it tasted so good. My stomach and my mouth have never gotten along very well. My mouth's just like, it's so yummy. We just need to eat it. And my stomach's like, you put that in here and I have to deal with it now and it's heavy. So yeah, moderation too. I'm feeling very sassy. You guys have put me in this sassy energy. Like this is sassy. This is like taking control of your life and going out there and finding good things based on love and feelings and emotions and intuition and deeper self. I love it. It's great. Thank you, Sagittarius. Until next time. be gentle with yourselves by